Glad to have you back. Now, the death toll in last weekend's attack on Gwaska community in Beningwari local government area of Kaduna State has increased to 58.
Now, more bodies were found during a search around the town and surrounding environs. The Emir of Beningwari, Zubair Maigwari, released the latest figure to local media and commended local vigilante and security agencies taking part in the search and evacuation.
But the Emir says more people are still missing. The bandits also razed homes as they fled. Meanwhile, the Kaduna State Police Command have announced the deployment of 3 additional police mobile units to reinforce security there.
So far, no arrest has been made, but the command spokesman, Mukhtar Aliyu, says efforts are on to track down the killers, as have been detailed to comb the area for the killers and other criminals.
Of course, we still have with us Charles Ideho, journalist and social commentator. It seems that because of the so many countless killings going on in the country, discussions like this have somehow become reactionary, either by action or inaction of the police. Do you think so too?
I share that, because even especially particularly those of us who are in the media, such news item, if as an editor, when it comes, it doesn't make headlines as much as, because we also look at the angle of the human angle to it. I mean, I can't begin to flash banner headlines about killings just to sell papers or to attract people to the website. That's why it's very painful. But how we have degenerated to this level is what baffles me, that the sanctity of the human life has been eroded. The value of the human life is nothing to us. Last year sometime, when something also happened within the Northeast, when figures were being banded here and there and so on. But the police came out to say it's a lie. We lost just 4. This time when I just 4. As if, oh, let's be happy it's just 4. A single soul in the US matters a lot. I also tell you that in Israel can pay so much millions of dollars in exchange for a corpse. That's a body that has no life anymore. To tell you how important, for a corpse to be in the Palestinian head area, they will pay, they can break the banks to ensure that that corpse,
remember, U.S. government
don't remain there.
Had to negotiate with terrorists just to get Bowie down back home.
Back home, just a single soul. Yeah. But here, when we say, oh no, they are not to 10, they are just 4 now. That's to tell you exactly, even within the official circle, it seems as if the thing has become commonplace to them, which is very bad. Because the reason why we have government in place that we can't do what they are doing. We have left the Greek city-states of those days, where everybody had to gather in the village square and begin to deliberate, mothers and fathers, everybody. But this day, we now decided to hand over to them this mandate in trust for us, in exchange for our security, in exchange for our welfare, in exchange for everything. But what do you have? These people we have put over there, they seem to be doing nothing in order to protect our lives. How do you think people's interest and confidence is going to be shored up? It won't be shored up. It's despotism has taken over right. Our psyche.
Now let's from antecedents in Taraba State. Remember when the Inspector General of Police visited Taraba State? While he was still in Taraba State, killings were going on. And then when he visited Beningwari, just 4 days after this happened.
Yes.
And we expect that when the Chief Security Officer is in town or comes around, or is about to come or just left, there should be a difference. Now, in this case, it is not a debate that the whole crisis is overwhelming the police.
No, it's not.
But let us talk about the issue of intelligence. Nigerian security agencies have become so reactionary, and they have been talking about the capacity and capacity and capacity. Whatever happens to intelligence?
Do you know why I told you that what we have in place now has not in any way overwhelmed the security agencies? Because what you are seeing now, you have the heavy presence of politics. I can pick an example when the Massacre, what's that, the defense minister? Massacre, is it something Ali?
Mansur Dan Ali.
When he went to Benue, he was supposed to go for a rapprochement. When he got there, he seemed as he was taking side. He said, "Oh, if you had not done this, then the Inspector General of Police, upon whose shoulder the security and the intelligence issue is vested." What did he say? He says, "Oh, these are just mere communal clashes." Then the president, the CC, also went to Benue. He said, "Oh, you see, this is happening. What you need to do is that, please accommodate your guests." So which means if you don't accommodate them, because you did not come, that's why these things happen. I'm not saying he said it, but I'm just trying to
deduct
it. Exactly. So if you please accommodate them, if you accommodated them enough, you wouldn't have fine. So that's something that this element of politics is not. The police of Nigeria, the way they are trained, I would say, with all respect to them, that they can indeed handle the situation. Our military are also trained, but the thing is that what we're having is the politics. The thing is heavily tilted towards politics. Where is this person from? Oh, it's a Fulani minister. No, it's a Yoruba under minister. That's what we're having. By the time we begin to live, all of us begin to live and think like Nigerians, all these things will stop.
Should that even be considered first? Because that seems to be according to some people, why Nigeria seems to be divided even further. That before you consider someone fit for a post, you have to consider where the person is from. It's about federal character instead of competence when it comes to handling positions at the national level in the country. But looking at the political aspect of it, you talked about. And you mentioned it earlier as well, if you're putting Kaduna as case in point, that at the point when killings were so rife in southern Kaduna that the governor had to even come out to say that he went to meet with the perpetrators
and he paid them. But why are they still around?
To them, even put up a banner to apologize to them. So why is this still happening?
That's what I'm saying. But the governor, when he said he went to pay those people off, I laughed. I showed them.
Meaning you identified them?
That's something the people not
knew where they reside.
He didn't pay to ghosts.
People killing your people.
He didn't pay to ghosts. Now, what now happens to intelligence gathering? When you pay them, you have a backup for you to be able to say, okay, now, when this is happening, you're supposed to even go back to that and then pick them up. Because when you pay these people off, you're supposed to extract from them an undertaking.
Was he even supposed to pay them the first
I'm just saying, for instance, that has gone now. I'm not saying I'm not sure anybody is going to audit that. He has paid them. He said he paid them off. When you pay them, were you not supposed to obtain an undertaking that from, henceforth, we're not supposed to see, because see, these are the things that are bothering you. Okay, take the money.
Maybe the ones he paid or settled with are not the same people doing this now.
Is it the president? Okay, if you pay them, it's the same thing that was happening in the Niger Delta. Oh, job boys are doing this, then you pay them. The other person, the say it didn't get to them. Avengers will come
have to come up.
That's because you did not have a holistic approach to the issue. So it is wrong for a government to say, I paid off the criminals, and then nobody was apprehended. Because if he had apprehended anybody and then the person is dealt with, or people were reined in, it would serve as a deterrent.
All they have really done as a governor who has no power, no control
over
security.
Over
security.
Maybe that is his own strategy.
Over security. But he was able to, how did he identify them?
Maybe that's
did he not use intelligence that was
maybe not from recognized security agencies.
Then he took it upon himself as the chief executive to now pay those people.
The governor of the state, certainly, he has a lot of resources to be able to, activate some security to find out intelligence gathering, as the case.
That's why they are paid. That's why they have security votes.
Yes, but the point there is, he certainly would have to deploy his own strategy.
No, Mike, no.
Okay.
Because you know why? We have a command. The kind of control and command structure we have here
is a unitary
system.
You
always have a recourse to the center. When information got to them, it got to him that they've been able to identify the culprits. Why didn't he have a return? Okay, let me get Abuja involved. Because you had...
Maybe he thought he could
handle
Okay, why are we having this
by
now?
himself?
If he had got Abuja involved, possibly, maybe the DSS, whoever would have...
What has Abuja done so far now that the killings are still going? What has the police been able to do?
Abuja has been involved in Benue issues and Taraba issues.
But again, that's a difference. But that does not mean that we have to rubber stamp what El-Rufai did as something great.
No, we are not rubber stamp. We are just making cases here. We have to put all the...
Put everything in context.
We are saying, well, that's why I'm saying that our police are well trained, the paramilitaries are well trained, every uniform person in Nigeria is well trained. But there's an element of politics in everything. That's why you are having this problem.
All right, let's even narrow it down to the politics you're talking about. When people are killed the way they are, houses razed, people chased away, people killed and all of that, to what aim? How does it translate to anybody having an edge over the other person as far as...
Well, psychologically or sociologically, a man always wants to dominate the other. Okay? That's when you get into even a classroom, you find that people who have been given the position of prefect, just prefect or class captain, they want to overlord. I mean, they want to rule over the others.
Power corrupts and absolute power.
Anybody you give little power, even if you have the power to the barrel of the gun, you see that you have this, you arrogate or to yourself the power that, look, I can do everything. That's exactly what's happening. So it's not because of anything. It may be economic because they want to also subjugate them. So, but again, what we should do is that everything stop at the table of the CEC. If the CEC will want to do certain things, you do it.
So far, what has been done.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Charles Ideho, for coming on the program and giving us insight into this. Thank you.